Okay guys, so now Dennis is doing something which I don't usually do. So we're going to be painting this bumper. This is a Jaguar X-type, as you can see. And right now I started my sanding. I started with a 320 grit. So to get into these, and what I did, I wrapped my sandpaper 320 in a Scotch-Brite so I can get these contours right here. As you can see right here, there's some shiny spots. I got to get them done. As you can see, I come up to here. These are nice and smooth. We've got to get this as smooth as possible. And then under here, let's just start sanding here. I'm going to have to tape off them fog lights. So I'm going to get into these little contours. And let's get going on this. And then we're going to end up with a 600 grit. And I'm going to wash it down with some Dove. And then we're going to shoot our first bit of paint on it. All right, so let's get going. Let's do this. So now we're working on the Jaguar X-type. I've done the 320 grit just to sand it down nice and smooth, and then I finished it off with a 600 grit, and that's going to make it even smoother. So what I did, I put a little bit of Dawn in here, some soapy water, and I wrapped my rag with the Scotch-Brite with the 600. And what I did, I smoothed everything over, because in the Dawn soap, it has a chemical in there. I can't remember the name of it. There's a chemical in the Dawn soap, which actually, when you have a plastic bumper, it helps the gases from not, inflaming into the paint. And so what I do is, I wet sand all this. I get this all nice and wet sanded. I've done this already. This is my second time. So now that I've got that done, I'm gonna hose off this soap. I'm going to hose off the soap, get the soap off of here. As you can see, clearing it all up. And this is what's going to be left of the bumper, and I'm going to have to let it dry. Let me get a little bit more hose here. There we go. So now we can get to the other side. And so I'm going to hose off all the soap, make it nice and clean. And as you can see, I taped up the front camera, and I taped up all these, and all I have to do is cover the wheels. I'm gonna let this dry. As you can see, I'm gonna let this dry, and once I get this dried, what we'll do, we'll put our first coat of paint on there. All right? No, I'm sorry. We're gonna use our
a primer?
No, adhesion promoter. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're down here. We're going to be using, first we're going to use an adhesion promoter. So this is a plastic bumper, right? So we're going to use this by Rust-Oleum. We're going to use our adhesion promoter. And then, secondly, we're going to use our sandable primer, and we're going to scuff that back down, smooth it out to 600.
If you wouldn't mind, can you move your thumb so I could see if part of it was covered, Dennis?
Okay. Sandable primer.
Thank you. Perfect.
Then we're going to shoot it with one shot.
Whoa.
We're going to do our first coat with this.
Oh.
It's the Rust-Oleum Turbo, and it gives it a nice fan. You'll see when I do it. And so we're gonna put a coat of that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna let that flash off, and then we're gonna do a second coat. And I'm gonna look at it and see whether it needs a third coat. But we're gonna put a second coat of that. Then we're gonna put the 2K Gloss Glamour clear coat with the built-in hardener. So you'll take this cap off right here. We'll stick it under here. You're gonna shoot the hardener into here. You'll see me do it. Okay. You'll see me do it, and we're gonna see if we can get this looking good, because this is my X-type. We even actually got an XJ. And now this is the new Jaguar XJ. I blacked out the grill, blacked out these lower grills. This lower grill right here, as you can see, that's all blacked out for now. I haven't started on that. I haven't done really much on that yet. And so right now, let's go back into the garage and we'll start finishing off the X-type. Let's finish that paint. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Alright. So, let's let that dry off.
Do you want me to pause?
Yeah, you can pause. First thing we're going to put on is adhesion promoter. That'll help for the blast on the plastic right here for the first coat of primer to stick. So I'm going to shake this up a little bit. Okay, let me mask up a little bit. Maybe I'll take these glasses off. Mask up a little bit. Get this thing to click here. Come on. There we go. Put my little glasses on top, like so. Good. Alright, so, now that's a primer. Alright, so we got the adhesion promoter. We're going to put a light coat. Then we're going to first coat, then we're going to put a second coat. Alright, you ready? Alright. Alright, that's the first coat. We're going to put a second coat in 10 minutes. Alright, let's go for the second coat of this adhesion promoter. Wait a minute, I got it over here. Alright, so we're going to put a second coat on here.
Let me see the front, please.
This is my second coat, and I've got my holy shirt for this project. And so let's get this mask on. Take this off.
That shirt has definitely seen
I should have seen the worst
better days.
It does. Alright, let's do it again. Do a couple of shakes before I start. Alright, here we go. Let's go for it, guys. Start over here. Get right underneath here. Alright, looking good.
Wow.
Getting here with nooks and crannies here.
The masks are a necessity for sure.
Yeah.
Pretty potent.
Yeah. Alright. We'll let that flash off. Let that flash off. That was number 2. And then we're going to put our sandable primer on here, okay? So we're going to come back in 5 minutes, all right?
So now we're going to do the sandable primer from Rust-Oleum. We're going to put I think I might go with 2 coats. I'm going to see how it looks. We're going to go with a coat of this, and then we're going to go down to the Turbo Black and see how that comes out. So let's get my mask on.
Get this tucked in. And there we go. Got this all stuck up. And let's go. Alright, that's coat number 1. We're going to give it 10 minutes and we'll come back and put coat number 2.
I'm going to put a second coat of adhesion, not adhesion primer, primer. So let me just mask up real quick.
Alright. Alright, so as you can see, it looks pretty good, but I'm going to fill in some of these little spots here to see how that goes. Give it a quick shake.
Can I see the can before?
Sandable primer.
Okay, thank you.
Let's get this going. Alright, let's get a spray on here. See right here? I'm gonna let that dry, then I gotta re-sand that because it got too wet. Alright.
And it bubbled.
Yeah.
It made like the orange peel texture.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
hot.
that's not a good thing.
Right,
That's
let's
not
let
what
that
you
go.
want.
Alright. So we'll come back in 10 minutes.
See right here, we have where it's too heavy. So we have to sand this down because when you put it too heavy, sometimes the chemicals in it just like wrinkles up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sand these areas down with 600 grit, like so. Get rid of all that wrinkle. I might even, let me see right here. This looks coming up. See the wrinkles starting to smooth out. I might have to go maybe a 400 grit maybe. So if you see right here, the wrinkles are starting to disappear. Then what I'll do, I'll put another little shot of primer on it. See right here? Try and get rid of some of this right here too. You want to get it smooth. So when we put down the paint, it's smooth. See, that's nice and smooth right there. See right here? We're going to try and get some of this up.
And there's some around the corner right
Because what we had like a chemical reaction right here, where I sprayed it a little too heavy in these areas.
Too thick?
Too thick. And so this is a fix for you guys if you run into this where it's too, when you get these wrinkles right here.
It's like orange peel texture, huh,
Yeah,
babe?
it's like a texture on here. So let's see if I can get rid of all this. Smooth it out. And so I'm going to use is some water in a second. See right there? Alright, so let's get the water. So what I got right here is a sponge, 600 grit in it, and this will get the contours. Got a little soap in there. So we're going to scrub some of that out of there, make it nice and smooth.
It's a sponge with 600 grain sandpaper wrapped around it?
Yeah.
Got it. That's pretty resourceful
So
and
see that?
creative.
That's coming up nice right here. I'm trying to get all the little right here
Where it bubbled a little
where it
bit.
bubbled, and we'll re-hose it down a little bit. Looking good. Keep soaping up your rag. I mean, your sponge with your 600 grit on it. Looking for more. I see some more around here. Most of it I did pretty good. I got away with a lot. But I was laying it on too heavy because I've never used this primer before. I usually use this other primer. I should have used the other one. So there must be a little bit too much chemical in this primer itself.
Or maybe once it gets too thick of a layer.
Yeah,
that's
and that was the biggest thing. I went too heavy on it. When you go too heavy on this stuff, forget it. It doesn't want to know. Let's see. So you got to get it smooth. Yeah, now I'm feeling it smooth now. When I hose it off, I'll see if there's any more wrinkles. I think this 600 has seen better days. Let's try another 600. Soak this up a little bit. See if there's any more around here. Alright, if you see any over here, Beth?
No. Oh,
Yeah,
just
right.
a little spot right there.
Yeah, I'll get that. Then I run my back of my hand over it.
To feel if it's smooth or not.
Yeah. Name of the game is it being smooth.
There's something right there in that curve.
All right, let's get that.
See right there in the little crevice?
Yeah, let's get that. And what I know now, from learning about using this one, all I gotta do is just put a really light layer.
And there's it right there too.
Yeah, so I'll put another coat, but it's gonna be a real mist coat. Which ain't gonna be heavy at all.
A gentle mist.
Yeah.
Right
So-
here, honey. Look.
Yeah, I'll get that. You see right here, the lens, that kind of cracked too.
Kind of like where it collects in the little crevices.
Yeah,
It
so
seems like.
yeah, so with this,
Or where there's a dip.
yeah, so with this kind of primer, it looks like you have to use a real light mist. Look like I got it. And we'll hose it off with water, and that will show us whether we got it or not.
Okay.
So let's keep trying to get this nice and smooth. I can still feel a little roughness in there. Let me get my spray bottle. Okay, where's my pause it? Numbers start moving, that means
There we
it's
go.
recorded.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna spray, take a look. Do we see anything there? I don't think I see anything. Let's take a look right here. So that feels good. Use the back of your hand where there's no grease on your fingers. All right, looking good.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right, Beth. How does it look over here? Press your light on here, Beth. See if you see anything, any wrinkles over here. You see anything?
No, I don't.
How about down here? I did pretty good there, huh?
Maybe, I think I
see.
see it right here. I
And
think,
right here, right here.
and I think right there, is that something or not?
Let's see.
No. No.
So we got wrinkles right here. Let's get that out of
Oh, I see something
there. What do you see?
right here. This section right there.
Oh, that's the light, so that's okay. That's the light.
Oh, that's the light. Got
Yeah,
it.
but I see a little something there though. So we'll send that. Take a look down here. Remember we had that little. Let me go over this a little more. Okay. It has to be very smooth. So now, that looks good.
Oh,
See anything?
what's that? What's that right there? Is that something or not?
Yeah, that's something. Got my hands on here. Make sure there's no grease on my hands.
Do you need a glove?
Nah, should be alright. Well, the soap is killing the grease anyways.
Because it's Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Dawn is a grease fighter.
Yeah, so what I do, I put Dawn in here. Because it has like a chemical in the Dawn. I can't remember the name, what the chemical is.
But it's a grease
But
fighter.
what it does, it gets the gases out. And so this was actually my fault because I laid it on too heavy and I didn't know too much about that primer. I use this other primer, and the other primer I could have sprayed on as much as I want and it won't wrinkle. But I laid it on too heavy, so now I know. Once it's dry, I'll put another little coat, but it's gonna be a light coat. You know what I mean? So let's Let's see what else we got here, and we're gonna. You see anything, Bez?
Here, you hold the light, 'cause
Yes.
I'm kind of struggling to do both.
Let's see if I see anything. It looks good. Let's see here. Just gotta run my hand. I'll feel something there. Make sure this is nice and smooth. So, I'll see. All right, huh? Right here a little bit. What I'll do, I'm gonna hose it down a little bit so we can see what we got. So let's hose this down. All right, let's see what we got here. Get some of this soap off of here. Basically, you want to rinse it. You want to make sure you get the soap off. We're going to let this, what we're going to do, I'm going to blow dry this real quick and we'll see what we got. Okay, so we're going to blow dry it real quick. It's going to be a little noisy, so here we go. Okay, we're gonna go over it with a little microfiber. And then I'm gonna use like a heat gun. Look like I got it all. I got rid of the wrinkles.
It's looking good.
If there is any, we'll see. I think I see something right there, so I want to get that. The major ones.
Over here looks good.
Wait a minute, I think I still got something there. Alright, let's get back. See that right there? It's still there? I got it.
Oh, yes, yes.
I got it a little smaller. Let's get on that one a little bit. How's that look? We need the flashlight, huh?
Oh, still, I see some puckering.
Yeah, it's still
See
there.
right there?
I'm gonna use a dry one. All right.
Want me to hold the flashlight?
Yeah, if you could.
I'll hold it.
All right. See that little spot right there? Mm-hmm. Let's dry sand.
Orange peel texture again.
Yeah, let's dry sand it. Yeah, it still don't look like it's coming out a little bit. I'll have to go to a heavier grip. Oh, there we go.
There it comes.
A little bit more pressure on it. Let's see right there. We got
A
it?
little bit of crackling.
Let me get like
Almost like fine cracks
let
in
me
the
get a little
science cup.
heavier. Pause it when I do this. All right, let's try 320. Oh, there we go. Now it's got.
Is that the grain of the sandpaper?
Yeah, that's a 320.
Is that more coarse?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna have to go back over it with a 600 to smooth. See, it's gone. All right.
600 is very fine.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got. Anything else? Let's take a look over here. See anything?
No, I don't.
Yeah, there's a little something in there.
Oh, what's that? What's that little spot? Is that?
Let's see.
No, it's just water.
Right here. See right here? There's a lot of scratches, and we're gonna have to go back over it with a 600. See right there?
Oh yeah, now I see that. Okay. Puff it up.
Yep. And we can smooth it down. That's the plastic itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like wax plastic.
Yeah.
I don't think that's primer. I think that's the actual plastic.
Okay, that looks good right there. See them little spots? Puff them off with a razor blade.
The little baby spots.
Yeah, that's actual plastic.
Oh,
So, we got 320, smooth it out. See right there, that little piece right there? See, pops right off. See how it's just popping right off?
yep.
And then we just get our 320. Go back over it. Still a little more pop off. This is where the chemical reaction melted the plastic. So here we got it, babs. All right, let's shoot it up.
Water, the misty water.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't feel a thing, baby. We got it. All right, let's take a look again. We want to make sure we got everything. That took us for a curveball. See, it's all gone right there?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. There's a little tad left and a little something there.
Careful, don't touch it with your fingertips because the oil from your fingertips, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not good for it, right?
No, you're absolutely right. All right, let's give it a little bit more. Almost there. Oh, we're looking good. All right, let's give it another shot. All right, let's see what we got now. We don't have anything. So we'll shoot another bit of primer. Real light, remember. Kind of screwed that up before. That looks good. I'm gonna make sure it's super smooth. But now we're gonna go over it with some 600 grit. Smooth that out. Smooth everything out we just touched. anything we touched, we have to smooth out with the 600. Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot of scratches in here. So this is actually showing you guys, if you run into this issue, you know, you get the wrinkling. Sometimes it could be because you're just too heavy on the primer, okay? So, as you can see, I was able to repair it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shoot a light mist of primer on here. Then I'm gonna shoot my color, my base coat, okay? So let's take a look. What we got here. Let me give it a little shower. Alright. Okay. Did I get something over here? Let me make sure. Did I need any? Yeah, I think I got there too, right?
You did.
Run a little 600 over here. And I think I ran it over here too. Alright. Over here.
Let me come around here.
Make sure I get everything. I don't forget anything. Then we'll come back down, reshoot some more primer. Real light this time.
What about that in that crevice? Is that lengthening? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let's get that.
Right?
Yeah, where's the let's get the heavy stuff. That's not feeling good at all.
No, it looks puckered.
That's what they call jankety.
Yeah. Orange peel texture again.
Yeah. We call that jankety. Like smoothing out with the 600. That's a good sign. Oh yeah, smooth. Like butters.
What about right there?
They call that jankety. Looks all jankety. What do you think, Babs? It looks jankety or what?
It's looking better.
All right.
Looking whoa, whoa.
Let me give it a little,
Whoa! Oh, I almost tripped over the hose.
spray down.
Almost took a spill.
Feel it. Ooh, it's smooth as butters. Looks jankety, but it's smooth as butters. Kinda like that word, jankety. Haven't used that word in a long time, huh? Yeah, shit is jankety, man. Alright, let's take a look down here.
Here I come.
Oh, I feel some jankety stuff going on here. I think the word of the day today we're gonna use is jankety.
But we don't want it to be jankety.
We don't want it to be jankety.
The result should be opposite of that,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, sir. It looks like this was a little heavy over here. So let's smooth now, like butter. Like butters. All right. Let's get these 600 on there. Smooth it out. The name of the game is smooth. I think I see a little something going on over here. Don't use a sponge on this one. I want it to be nice and heavy and coarse. Pull out that wrinkle stuff. This one has a Scotch-Brite in there. This will smooth it out. A little bit of water, get some of that paint off of there. I'm gonna smooth this puppy out right here. Oh yeah, looking good right now. Oh, I can feel it. Right here, I can feel it rough. So I get that little area. Getting all the details, right, Babs?
Yep. Details count.
What do you think, Babs? You think we're
I
gonna
think it's coming together little by little.
talk to me here, Babs? Tell me what you think. Is it looking jankety or is it looking smooth?
I think little by little it's coming together, but it's a process. It's not an instant gratification kind of thing. It's a process.
That's okay. Okay, we're looking good. You gotta feel for every, oh, right here. Okay, let's do the old 320. Lucky we got a light over here, we could see all the bad areas. And when I come back, we're gonna see how we shoot the primer again. Nice and light so we don't get that wrinkling again. We'll do a take 2 of the, oh, that's smooth now. Beauteous. Absolutely beauteous. All right, Bebs, let's get a little spray on here. Good. All right. Well, so what we'll do, we'll hose it off.
Oh,
With
Dennis,
hair?
that shirt.
My shirt? My shirt?
Falling apart.
Hey, it's my falling apart shirt. You guys like my falling apart shirt? Put in the comments if you like my falling apart shirt.
Looks terrible.
All right, let's blast this puppy. Heat gun over this. See a little something going on here.
Still keep filming or not?
No, pause it.
Heat gun? Heat gun, Dennis?
Yeah. Trying to get it dried up real quick. See that drying up nice?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put a little light coat of primer again. And then,
You said a light coat of primer again?
yeah, we're just going to put a very light coat. this,
Once this dries,
yeah,
it has to fully dry, right?
yeah, we have to fully dry it. Doing a little acceleration, that's all. Keep it moving, we don't want to burn the plastic. Going up pretty good, huh?
Seems like it. Seems like it's drying.
Let me get one more little blast of air. Hey guys, this is my second coat. Remember the first time it all wrinkled up a little bit in some areas, like that spot, and there's another spot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a very light coat. So we're gonna see what the results from that. So let's get this mask going. All right. Put this in here. Let's get these on the back. All right. Let's do a real light mix. Yeah, I'm doing it real light. See that? Do it from far distance this time. See that? I'm trying to let that settle right there. Don't go too heavy. Spray a little bit. Alright. Go back here a little bit. Like this. A little water drop right there. Of it. Okay, so let's get over here. A light mix. Don't want to go too heavy. A light mix. A little patchy, but it'll smooth out. Get that little white piece right there. Nice and light. I'm gonna go back over here. Clear that out. I want to get this again, this right here, but I gotta wait, let it flash a little bit. I don't want that wrinkle coming back. Now I gotta get that right there. I'll get that right now. Let that stay right there. I'll get this one again. Leave that right there. Still gotta get that one again. Leave that right there. Looks like it's not reacting. I'm doing good right now. Let's take a look.
Got a little something I gotta get here. Little corner piece right here. Down here. Down here. All right, just let it settle for a second. We know we gotta get back here again, and we gotta get here. We're letting it splash off for a second. Seems like with this paint, you gotta give it a few seconds. If you keep spraying on it, it'll wrinkle. All right, so let's give this one another shot. Give that one another shot. All right. Right there. All right. Down here again. Down the bottom. I think that's it. Alright, so we're going to come back in 5 minutes. No, we're going to come back in 10 minutes, and then we're going to put the color. So we're going to put the color on next. Let's wait back in 10 minutes, guys. Pause it up.
So we let that other primer dry, and guess what? No wrinkles. See what we did it really light, and if you notice, look on there, absolutely perfect. Look at it. It laid down really good, perfect as can be, and it laid down smooth. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw some color on it. We're using the Rust-Oleum Gloss Paint Enamel, and it's gonna be the Turbo. We're gonna test it out, make sure we get a good spray pattern. I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard. And we're gonna try a little test pattern. Hold on, pause.
Alright, we're going to test on this cardboard what kind of spray pattern we get. So let's take a look here. And from here, whoa! Whoa! So I might have to stand back here. About there. So let's try that. You ready, Babs?
Yep.
Fire in the hole! We'll start from the bottom. Alright, so it's kind of tacky. So what we're doing is just putting a very light coat. And the second coat we're going to put on, we're going to go a little heavy. Alright, it's looking good. You notice it's real patchy looking, but I just wanted to put a small little coat on there. I want to put a small coat first. Alright, so let's come back in 10 minutes. Coat number 2, I'm going to do a little heavier this time, alright? There we go. Well, it's good on it. Look at here, we got that right there. Hold on. hair. Let's see if I can get that out.
Oh no.
It's alright. Got it. Woohoo! Alright.
You have to
Put another
spray.
coat in that area. Alright, looking good. Alright.
Shiny.
It's real shiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll put one more coat. We're going to put one more coat, not so heavy.
One
And-
coat?
Huh?
One.
Yeah, we're going to put one more coat, and that'll be a third coat. Then we're going to go with a clear coat next, alright guys? Let's go upstairs and start. Oh, yeah.
So we got through the primer, the Rust-Oleum, Turbo, Gloss Black, and we got through the adhesion promoter. Now we're down to the clear coat, the 2K clear. And as you can see, it's shiny as hell. Look at that. It's very glossy. And that's without the clear coat on it. So that came out excellent. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the 2K clear on there. We're going to do a light coat at first. And after that, we're going to build it up pretty heavy. So let's go into that right now. First, I got to shake this can up. And the way this works, let me show you. Okay, so we got this. And it has a hardener in it also. So I've been shaking it up already. So what you do is you take this part off of here, put this underneath, put it in like that, put it down to the ground, shoot it in like so. You hear it click, and then you shake it up for another 2 minutes. Okay, now I can't stress this enough. You have to use a respirator. Because this has a hardener in there. You don't want this to hit your lungs. So I'm going to mask up. Give me a second. Glasses in my trusty, beautiful garment here with the holes in it. All right.
Let's mask up.
I have a respirator too.
Okay, got a respirator. We're going to do a quick flash coat. So, you want to come over here, Babs? Alright,
Do
so,
you want me to back here?
yeah, I'm going to start from over here. I'm going to see what the spray pattern is.
Should we open the garage door a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll crack it. Alright, let me check out the spray pattern. What I'm doing right here. Alright, that's good. So I'm going this way. Alright. Put a light coat on here.
Oh, I can't see from where I'm standing.
Alright, we'll come back in about 10 minutes. Ooh. We'll come back in about 10 minutes and we'll put the next heavy coat on, okay?
Okay, so we're going to put our second coat. It's going to be a wet coat of this 2K clear. And so let's do that right now. I want to mask up real quick. Alright.
Alright, let's get this second coat on. You see how wet it looks? See how wet that is? So let's carry on. Alright, we'll come back in 15 minutes. We'll get one more coat. Alright.
Now this is going to be the last coat of the 2K clear. But I got to tell you about this car though. There's a couple of things you don't know about this. This car is a 2005 Jaguar X-type. And it has 272,000 miles on it. This car has paid for itself a million times. Very rare that this car has problems. It did have a misfire the other day, which was a coil. I fixed that. Car's back running again, and that's a simple coil. So it's been very reliable for me. That's why I take care of this car. So I thought putting a new little paint, spraying the bumper, making it look a little bit more nicer. And then what we're gonna do the interior out a little bit. We're gonna do the interior. We're gonna fix that up. We're going to do the engine bay, clean that up a little bit. So this is going to be a big process for this X-type. So I'm going to make this thing look brand spanking new for you guys. So I've done a lot of suspension work on there. So the suspension is pretty good. Car runs mint. And so what we're going to do, we're going to put the last coat of clear coat on here. And then in the morning, we're going to put this right next to my XJ. And we're going to put them side by side, and you'll see what it looks like.
So let's get cracking on this. Alright. So let me get another shake. Alright, let's do it again. Alright. Starting to run out. If we're gonna make it. I got a little bit left. I think I'll make it. was it. That was it. That's the end of the can. I got it. I got my 3 coats out of this one can. And that's it, guys. So in the morning, we're going to see what it looks like. Put it next to the XJ. So we'll catch you later in part 2. All right.
Guys, I'm down in the basement, and now I'm going to open the door and see what we got. This is the next day. So let's take a look. I'm opening the door. Oh my goodness. Look at the gloss on that. Oh my God. All right, let's bring it out into the light and let's see what it looks like outside in the light. But man, this looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let's go outside. Let's open up the garage door and let's let the light in, and we're gonna pull a car out and let's take a look at it. Wow, guys, my God, it's the next day, and check this out. Look at this over here. Oh my goodness, them rattle cans. I use all them rattle cans you seen in the video. And look what we got right there. Look at the shine on that vehicle. Look at the gloss, everything matching. Take a look, go around it, Babs. And it was inexpensive to do. That's the thing. We didn't spend much money on them. Was it 3 cans? I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
But
and the hardener.
Yeah, and what we're doing is, as you can see, we did the bumper. We're gonna start working on the interior. We're gonna clean up the interior. We're gonna take out the headliner. We're gonna rewrap the headliner. We're gonna redo that. All the side pillars. So it's gonna be a lot of restoration on this car. Guess what? The car's got 272,000 miles. It's a 2005 Jaguar X-type, and we've just transformed this bumper. Let's go back around it right here, Babs.
I do have to say, Dennis, I do have to say, if people are looking for a good DIY project, a little bit of money, a little bit of elbow grease, but that really yields big results, this would be
that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually, in part 2, I think I'm going to start with, I'm actually going to do a cut and buff. You know, I'm going to show you guys how I do a cut and buff, so get any orange peel out of it, even though it looks fabulous as it is. So if you come around this side again, you can see how the sun is shining on it. Absolutely beautiful. The clear coat, 2K clear, amazing stuff. So guys, come back with us on part 2. In part 2, we're going to do, we're going to start working on the interior. We're going to do a cut and buff. But this is the results we get from something like that. Very simple. So guys, catch you later.